Okay, hello. My name is Brian Engquist, and I am a teacher trainer for Pearson in Spain and Portugal. And the folks at TESOL have asked us to come up with this quick video before the conference this year, this conference that we'll be having very shortly. And so I've done that, and I didn't know what to say about myself, so I've taken the questions they gave us, and I've just decided to answer those. Yeah, so very quickly, your favorite website? Well, this one was easy, and it's also a bit of shameless self-promotion. Favorite website is ELT Learning Journeys. That is the blog, the teacher training blog for Pearson, for Spain and Portugal. And this is me, of course, who I contribute to the blog, and also my colleague Marta Tavera, who is the teacher trainer for primary. So go there for good ideas, to see new trends, new tools that are out there. You can find lots of good stuff on this blog. Okay, so the next question was a gadget you can't live without. So that's kind of easy. I think, surprise, surprise, it's a smartphone or pretty much anything connected to the internet, but especially a smartphone because you can take it anywhere you want. I feel a little bit guilty about saying this at my age because I don't like feeling dependent upon things, but I do have a bit of a dependence on a smartphone now. But it also is a very nice thing. Let's be honest, because you can stay in touch with people, lots of social networks out there, lots of information at your fingertips, and I enjoy that. I like that quite a bit. Okay, something that I would never throw away. This one was easy. These are my bicycles, and I would never throw away my bicycles because there is nothing that gives me sort of a pure, sort of more, an unadulterated kind of pleasure than just going out for a bike ride. And I think everybody needs something in their life, and for me, something physical, something that you're passionate about, kind of just gets you out there, yeah? I'm sure you have something that you're passionate about that just kind of gets you into a state of flow and just kind of makes you feel good, and this is mine, and so that's one thing. Who or what inspires you? Well, I came at this from two different angles. As a parent, what inspires me are my children. I've got two kids, two boys, and one of them is almost 16. He is, for example, one of the things he can do, he's at conservatory, professional level, plays the piano, and he's very talented. And it's just amazing to see, a person that, well, your child especially, who has, grown up in such a short space of time, become so proficient at something and learn something and become his own kind of person. It'd be nice to see what my 8-year-old grows up to do as well in a few years' time. But that's always a source of inspiration to see people learning and doing new things, and you see it in your kids. But you also, as I think, as a teacher, you see it in your students. And I think for me as a teacher, you should always first get inspiration from your students. Inspiration for your classes should always come first from your students. And that's something that I'm going to be talking about quite a bit in my sessions at TESOL this year. Okay, useful teaching tool. Useful teaching tool. I'm going to just say what I'm using right now, which is this thing that you're watching, which is called MoveNote. And I like these types of things. This is a kind of a screencasting sort of tool, kind of a flipped classroom kind of thing. It's not exactly a screencasting tool, but it's close. But I like these kind of flipped classroom tools. The idea that you can actually put something online for your students to do either before or after class, kind of a blended kind of classroom situation. I like that kind of thing. And this is something that I would definitely use quite a bit in my classes. Yeah, and probably something I'll be showing at TESOL as well. Okay. Favorite lesson, difficult. I don't have a favorite lesson per se. I have a favorite kind of lesson. It's not this kind of lesson, not the kind of lesson where you go there as a teacher and you're kind of just giving, yeah, as the source of knowledge. I don't like that kind of class because it tires me out and it actually bores me quite a bit. The kind of class that I like is where things are also coming at me from my students. Yeah, so I like a little input from my students as well. I don't like just to be a source of input for them. I like them to give me ideas. I like to learn from my students. A day that I don't learn from my students is not a good day for me. Yes, and also when your students are raising a lot of questions for you, you get very, very good questions from your students, and sometimes they challenge your position as a teacher a little bit and challenge the way that you're teaching. And I think you need to listen to them, and I think it makes you a better teacher. Okay, so I like those kind of classes. The favorite bit about my talk, this is going to be, well, actually I have two talks. these are the two talks I'm doing, one for teens and another one about video. I think the common theme that kind of brings them together, I don't know if the favorite bit, but the common theme that brings them together is going to be doing productive things more than kind of receptive things, getting people active, yeah? So getting teens active in this case, yeah? Engaging them more and more. And the idea of video, using video as much as just kind of watching video receptively. So that'll be a common theme in both of those talks, the idea of doing, yeah, over kind of receiving, yeah. A lesson I have learned while teaching. Okay, well, this one was actually a little bit of a difficult question, but here we go. Lesson I've learned while teaching is this. I teach people, not just learners. I think we're going to be, we use this word a lot, learners, and it's a nice, we know what we're talking about when we say learners, and we'll say learners a lot at the TESOL conference, I'm sure. But I think that, that kind of is a little bit of an abstraction. I think the great thing about being a teacher is that you're in class with people, little people, big people, yeah, but they're all people, and you can create, you have relationships with those people. I think the relationships come first, and then after that you teach them. You always have to be conscious of the fact that you're more than just a teacher. Yeah, you have a great job, and teaching is a great job because you are with other people, and you get to learn from them. They get to learn from you, and you get to have relationships. Yeah, that's a great thing about teaching. It's a great part of the job. And that's it. Thank you very much. Hope to see you at TESOL soon. Okay, bye bye.